Hi, I'm Tom from the First Aid Training Co-operative, and in this clip, following on from the previous one looking at bandaging significantly bleeding injuries, we're going to look at bandaging some injuries with foreign objects stuck in them. So for the purposes of this, we've just used a bit of card there in Corey's arm to illustrate a foreign object. Referring back to our acronym CARE, C-A-R-E, we need to clean and check the wound. So again, I'm going to use any water that I would be happy to drink just to give it a good clean. I'm not going to remove the foreign object, just going to leave it be, and I need to apply pressure around the object. So to do that, I'm just going to kneel down here and I'm going to use some wound dressings, okay, as we used before. But firstly, I'm going to, the one I'm actually going to wrap round, I'm going to open up. Much as I did before, leave the long end hanging, short end hanging down, and I'm just going to create a bit of a tent over the top of the wound, like that. There we go. So Corey, if you can take your hand away, please, and then just hold it for me, and try and keep that like that, so we can see that I've put a clean bandage over the top of the wound. Going to use then another wound dressing on either side, and this is going to pack out either side of the foreign object and allow me to then wrap round and apply some pressure. So Corey, yeah, if you could lift your arm up a little bit. All I need to do is wrap round like this, trying to get it nice and tight. Around his arm. The two bandages I've used for the packing, I could potentially use some socks or a hat or improvise with any other bit of packing that I had, because as long as the sterile bandage is next to his arm, it'll be nice and clean. So I'm just going to tie this one off because I've not got quite enough there to get around his arm enough. So I'm just going to use another one to finish the job. So there we go. Just start that there. All the way around. Oops. There we go. I'll tie this at this end. Quite see what I'm doing. Okay. Again, I want to raise this up. So again, I can put it above his heart. And I'm going to do my 3 ensures. Ensure it's not too loose, ensure it's not too tight by checking his capillary refill, and ensure it's not still bleeding. In summary then, for bandaging an impaled object, we still use our CARE acronym, so we're going to clean and check the wound, apply pressure, and possibly need to use some packing around the bandage so that we're not applying pressure directly on top of the impaled object, raise it up and do our 3 checks to ensure that our bandage has been effective.